Ooh, woo. Continue. So. Gerade Chapter 4 beendet. Der Dings ist jetzt zuletzt gestorben. Der Gundam. Und der hatte den Macho-Typen umgebracht. Nidai, irgendwas. After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. Just like before, our day began with us all gathering at the restaurant. You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than we were at the beginning.
Stupid fool!
Stupid fool, get it together.
My.
Did you hear something?
Hey!
It's Nikomaru. That wasn't Coach Nikomaru's voice. What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
Hey.
I'll beat you up!
What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that. Yeah. That's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the
I
bone.
am concerned.
More importantly, I'm starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru was. Don't ignore me, I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
It took me all night to make it.
My.
Is that a Nikomaru doll?
Doll? I'm Mini-Maru.
Mini-Maru, okay. I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course it doesn't have a free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable?
You serious? Thanks.
Oh, it's cute, thanks, I'll keep it.
Well,
Well, I never said something about it giving it away. Don't be so stuck up. If your stuff is my stuff, alright?
whoa,
Hey, no, that's bully's logic.
man.
But it doesn't matter, I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. As long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again,
Engines revving.
guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away. Gotta admit, I never thought I would hear you say something that awesome. Yeah, of course. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
Miss Sonia?
Miss Sonia, what did you think of my little pep talk?
Oh my.
Did you say something?
Are you kidding me?
Well, I was up all night memorizing that speech.
Jeez.
And there's the punchline. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Mini-Maru.
Minimal. I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
By the way, you can also use that to message your sore muscle and pressure points.
You serious?
Yes, it's amazing.
Of course.
I made it after all. Two things. I take good care of it. Kinda looks really happy.
Hey.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. Don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the freaking time.
Well,
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know.
hey.
And that's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still.
But even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware of?
Now then.
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what that was all about? That? You know what Nagito said during the trial. Achso, ja, weil der kein Dingens,
Hey,
weil
bastard.
er kein Ultimate ist. What did he mean by except for Hajime? Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that. Didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you. Well, apparently I never was part of Hope's Peak Academy primary department. I'm a reserve course student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it? Dude, don't scare me ever like that. It's not something that I just can't brush off, especially since it's about me. I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had the talent all along. But shit. My whole life I just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I had finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course.
She's right. No matter what you are or friend. You know, there's a saying in Japan.
Listen.
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey.
The hell? You're saying that all wrong. We saw everyone was here. It was a really close battle.
I am sorry.
Apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but ended up saying the wrong thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is hard. It's just hard to say sometimes. That's weird. Maybe you can see me?
Huh?
What the heck? You're covered in blood. You saw me? Yes, that's right. The mono beast this time was very strong.
You?
Don't get close to me. Get out of here.
What?
No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth.
Hey.
Hey, why don't you clean off that blood? We're trying to eat. Oh yes, I'm ashamed of myself. There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last mono beast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. I see. What a thin reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Don't tell me this again. You're gonna say stuff like it's not like we can get off this island. Why bother going to the new island? Well, it's true that I don't really expect much. But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass.
So,
Assuming we're thinking about running away was a mistake.
I'll show you my serious
Because if we
side.
can run, we'll fight. I crush everyone who puts us through this crap in one blow.
Hey.
Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called World Under for a reason, you know?
What are you saying?
Why did you forget what you said earlier?
Hey.
Dumbass, I only said because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Don't brag about that.
Settle down.
If you have the power to fight among yourself, then direct that power toward our enemy. Now then, let us go for offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right, now's not the time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil.
All right.
Alright, I'm getting pumped. Let's charge our way to the new island.
Starting to get pumped up.
Future Foundation, Mono, Kuma, Monomi, I'll cross them all at once. Even me? You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't try like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know? You're right.
Leave it to me.
Then I gotta do my best too. So we left for the restaurant, blah 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 blub blub. Ich konnte nicht aufhören, über das Reserve Department zu denken. Den seine Gedanken immer die gleichen Gedanken. Aber ich hatte wieder Bedenken. Aber ich konnte trotzdem Schritte vorwärts machen. Oh. Daily Life. Neues Star Wars Game ist im Grunde gut. Aber verbuggt wie scheiße. Echt. Sehr gut. The mono beast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island.
So this is the last island.
Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
Guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
Okay. Hier gehe ich zurück. Hier wäre erstmal Vendor Street. Eins nach dem anderen. Eins nach dem anderen. Achso, das ist wieder so eine Figur.
No.
Hidden Monokuma. Dieser komische Dampf, Alter, der einfach nur so eine platte Textur ist. I was wondering who was lured here by the smell. I expected Akane though, not you. I wasn't lured by the smell or anything.
Anyway.
Looks like the street is full of food vendors, but as you can see, there's no customers or staff. Only the food is here. Normally a street like this would be bustling with activity, but there's no one here. It's actually pretty creepy to think about that. Ich kann auch sonst nichts anklicken. Da kann ich, glaube ich, wieder raus. Ne? Factory. Fabrik. Plushie Factory, Hauptsache. White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm pretty sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hajime.
Hajime, good timing. What's up, Shiaki?
See?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I truly look around inside, but
Well?
since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it would be dangerous to go alone. Then, do you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? Alright then, I'm going inside. Hauptsache da hinten Palmen. Okay, ja, schredder die Palmen halt. Anscheinend. What the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after another and being carried away on the conveyor belt was Monokuma. Basket. The Monokumas are being tossed into this gigantic basket one after another. They better be not real. I picked one up with my hand. I see, though, these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. Are the real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies. Harumph. Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They are my life-size plushies. Life-size plushies? I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. I'm gonna be rich. But you've made way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done. Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it. But you gotta have it. The conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? Pooh, there's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door.
Hey, hey.
What should we do? Honestly, I really don't feel like going.
Still.
But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? You're right. Then we should go there for just a little while. Looks like the break room is on the other side of the door. It sounds like a place for housewives to gossip, but it doesn't seem like there's anyone in this factory. Und ich kann nicht da reingehen, oder? Warum nicht? Without thinking, I peeked into the piled-up stacks of cardboard boxes. Russell. There's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar. First there was the Monokuma archive in the funhouse. Now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he? Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. The mascot isn't popular anymore. Is like piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing. He's starting to talk even crazier. Tons of CDs. All the stacked up stuff is a bunch of CDs. I thought these were gonna be video games, but they're just music CDs. The jacket says Monokuma's collection of songs and ballads. Is he planning to release an album? Character songs are all the rage these days, but I'm not all that interested in derivative works like that. Never heard of a mascot selling his own character songs. Plus, it looks like he's already produced his 100th song. I see the 100th song. 100th track is a festive psychopop dance rap that he performs with all his might. I don't even know where to begin. This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many? I'm thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them look all boom. Then they stand out, you know? No store would sell your stuff. Of course not, you're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie. Can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail. Enough already, you have no business sense anyway, just stop it.
No.
Hey, don't say that. Die Dance Queen. Schönen guten Abend. Schönen guten Abend. Ich spiele wieder dieses komische Spiel. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pox were in the 90s. Guten Abend, wie geht's dir? Ey, mir geht's prima soweit. Und selbst? Und selbst so? Don't you remember how long those say popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake. Because there's no merch of me.
My little sister.
Come on in me, my little sister. Don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? And the tortoise?
Hey,
Long time ago, there were these two old guys. Two old guys living together? Old guy thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. And at the end, did you even need the old guys in that story?
in other words.
So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. Half pink rabbit's so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense.
Stupid brother.
You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. Freunde, ich habe gerade Feierabend, bin zu Hause angekommen, bin K.O., aber mir geht's gut, ey. Jetzt gerade Feierabend, ey. Ey, das ist ja. Das ist schon nicht. Schon heftig.
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
Was machst du denn, wenn ich fragen darf? Warte. Fragen die jetzt gerade, wo macht man um 0 Uhr Feierabend, ey? Das ging heute ein bisschen länger. But honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels. Die Kunden saßen noch ewig.
Special bleeding service.
So whatsoever wants to decorate the room, please do it. Do it as much as you like.
Here.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Hajime, let's run. You're right. Was, jetzt rennen die einfach raus? Links waren eigentlich auch noch Sachen, die ich mir angucken konnte, aber egal. Wenn die automatisch rausrennen, ist es ja, heißt ja eigentlich, dass ich mir nicht angucken brauche. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. So, jetzt habe ich mir die komische Fabrik angeguckt. Super toll. It's like you just got tired. ADTV-Tanzlehrerin in Ausbildung. Okay. Oh, macht Spaß, ey. Für was genau steht jetzt ADTV, ey? Ich habe so wenig Plan, ey. Ich habe so wenig Plan. Okay, allgemeiner deutscher Tanzlehrerverband, okay. Okay. Der macht echt Spaß. Was lehrst du denn da alles so? Also was genau für Tänze? Hätte ich jetzt nochmal mit der reden sollen? Nee, oder? Ich gucke lieber nochmal. There are never hints in obviously suspicious places. Anyone who looks obviously suspicious isn't the killer. That's usually the norm. Kann ich da jetzt nochmal reingehen? Kann ich wirklich? Die ist jetzt auch wieder mit drin. Okay, hier liegen noch Bücher, aber ich klicke das mal einfach durch. There's another book here. Let's see. Monokuma's Most Precious Moments. That's the actual title of this book, but it's a collect of nude photos. Yeah, nice. Monokuma is already naked.
Yep.
I know. So. Der hat ja eh nichts an, ne? There are a bunch of cardboard boxes. Various goods, bla bla. Bin in Patterns für Standarddateien oder so. Spezialisiert, okay. Ey, ich habe komplett keinen Plan davon, ne? Also Salsa kennt man ja so. Aber alles darüber hinaus. Oder vielleicht noch normalen Paartanz so mäßig, aber ey. It's like I can't tell just from the ambience. There are no important clues here. Well, at least we got that confirmed, ja. Das wollte ich auch hören. Dass hier nichts Wichtiges mehr ist. Kann ich hier rausgehen da? Chipperbock an. Gibt es hier noch einen Armeestützpunkt, Alter? Was ist das denn für Helikopter? That thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real? Not just that, there's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. Warte, das ist Rumba, Cha-Cha-Cha, Walzer. Rumba, Cha-Cha-Cha. This helicopter. Is this a helicopter Monokuma used to execute Teru? Okay, Blue ist fast so ähnlich wie Rock'n'Roll. Ey, ich kann mir darunter nichts vorstellen, ey. Ich kann mir darunter nichts vorstellen. Captain Don't Scream. Der hat jetzt den Helikopter geschlagen? Tell me what happened. It's nothing, I'm fine. I couldn't help punching it, but I just ended hurting my fist, yeah. Damn it, I'm so weak. Und vor allem so intelligent, ey. Einfach einen scheiß Helikopter schlagen. Ist auf jeden Fall eine gute Idee. This is a military truck, unlike the airplane at the first island. This looks like it actually has an engine inside, but I don't even know how to drive. Besides, it's not like I can escape this island by driving off it. Viel Glück, viele Hebe und Fallfiguren, okay. Hört sich anstrengend an, ey. It's a military truck. There's something in the cargo box. Fly around and there's a tunnel. Ist es auch. There's a lot of different weapons like guns and anti-tank rockets carelessly stacked in here. It's really alright to handle these carelessly. Vielleicht komme ich ja irgendwann mal in den Genuss. Gezwungenermaßen. This is a tank, right? Is it real? Can I move it? Can it move? This appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive. These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons. Musik kennst du, ja, klar. Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank, no problemo. What? Ist klar. No problemo? A course in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools. An obsession with anime and now this? Sonjas country never ceases of to baffle me.
However...
Der mir ist so alt, der kann Elvis noch in Windeln. Ey Marcel, du bist älter als ich, Brudi. However, weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them. Aber schönen guten Abend, ey.
I am concerned.
No one uses it. They are nothing more than scrap metal. You're right, unfortunately this stuff in the base probably won't be useful to
Please
us.
wait.
No, that is wrong. Well, I have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat. Das halte ich für ein Gerücht. Ich kann mich noch erinnern, dieser komische Marcel, der meinte, boah, ich kann mich noch dran erinnern, als ich 32 war. Was war das für eine Zeit, als ich noch so jung war? Well, I have discovered a puzzling document. Okay. That's a future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan. What is this?
However...
I assume it belongs to Monokuma and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I don't know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So what does it say? Beyond what is written here, I don't know much. But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan. at considerable length. What is that plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. A central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? Ist doch nur 3 Jahre älter als ich. Ja, ich selber sag ja auch nicht von mir, dass ich steinalt bin. Sag ich auch gar nicht. Ich bin ein junger Hüpfer. In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Junger Hüpfer. Jung und knackig. Jung, brutal gut aussehen, ne? Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. Wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time. If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked and the hotel was still really clean. With that, the Future Foundation's responsibility? But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it? I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean.
Well,
However, there's one more thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written in there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right? But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for the headquarters, could it be the same building? They are planning to rebuild it and use it at the Future Foundation's headquarters, or so it is written. What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn it, what the hell is going on? We were so distracted by all the horrible situations that kept happening, one after another. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue, and that is the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? This mystery really doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. Also ich habe ja irgendwie gedacht, dass es einfach nur eine Insel ist, die dieses Jabberwock Island nachgebildet ist, so quasi. Also nicht die originale Insel, sondern quasi einfach eine nachgebaute oder so. Ich weiß es aber auch nicht. Und was macht die Dance Queen, wenn sie nicht gerade am Tanzen ist? Oder tanzen lernt? Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here.
You.
I like strong dudes. What weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
Zukunft fotografieren. Dann ist sie eine Königin, sagt doch der Name. Ja, klar. Halbtags Tanzlehrer und anderen halbtags Königin. Safe. Zukunft fotografieren. Was zockst du so? A real man fights with his fists. Nice wäre es, ja. Ja, wenn mit König oder Königin sein auch Reichtum mitkommt, auf jeden Fall. Okay. Hauptsache, ich sehe gerade, ich habe von Twitch irgendwie so eine komische E-Mail bekommen von wegen das Stream-Jubiläum-Event ist hier. Man kann jetzt wohl auf Twitch dann irgendwie selber so machen, quasi, dass man Stream-Jubiläum irgendwie einträgt oder sowas. 30 Jahre Twitch bei dir? Ja, auf jeden Fall. Ne, hier steht irgendwas von wegen, geh in dein Creator-Dashboard und wähle einen Tag, der innerhalb von 2 Wochen von dem Tag liegt, als du Partner oder Affiliate wurdest. Du weißt dein Stream-Jubiläum nicht, keine Sorge, du findest uns in deinen Einstellungen, bla bla bla. Sobald du diesen Tag wählst, helfen wir dir zur Feier. Für deinen Stream-Jubiläums-Stream erhältst du das exklusive Party-Hütchen-Emote und Icon für das Stream-Jubiläum und eine Chat-Aufforderung für deine Zuschauer und deine Community anzuheizen und dich zu unterstützen. Das ist das erste Event, das wir anbieten, um deine Streaming-Meilensteine zu verhalten und halte in Zukunft Ausschau, bla bla bla. Das ist ein Grund, dass wir uns wieder betrinken. Ja, let's go. Marcel ist am Start, ne? Lass mal saufen, ey. Weiß alles Mögliche. COD, Ark, Phasmo, Diablo, Retro Games. Okay, ja, nice, ey. Nice. Aber vor fast einem Jahr selber aktiv gestreamt, echt? Wegen Zeit aufgehört oder schön einen reinorgeln wie so ein Achtarmiger, ja. Ich habe mir immer dieses gedacht, so es gibt in How I Met Your Mother diese eine Folge, wo der Marshall irgendwie sowas macht, was er Edward 40 Hands nennt, wo er sich einfach irgendwie, keine Ahnung, an beide Hände halt so, keine Ahnung, irgendwie so 2-3 Liter Flaschen Starkbier klebt und die erst quasi abnehmen darf, wenn die 2 Flaschen leer sind. In der Ausbildung, ich bin in 3 Monaten fertig. Ja, nice, ey. GZ, ey. Dann wünsche ich dir auch dafür viel Erfolg. Für die Prüfung oder wie auch immer. Was für ein You wanna battle a little? If you win, you can rest on my boob pillows. What? Dann Streams von Dancefloor, ja. Ja, aber dann Prüfungen. Ich fange demnächst jetzt erstmal eine Ausbildung an, weil ich jetzt die letzten Jahre studiert habe und ja, dann doch abgebrochen habe. Aber ja gut, machst du nix. No thanks. Du Pillows? Wie ihr direkt no thanks sagt, du musst ja sagen. Verdammte Scheiße, ey. Was für eine Ausbildung, wahrscheinlich Mediengestalter jetzt. Aber die suchen auch noch beim Amt und sowas. Ich habe auch überlegt, ob ich mich vielleicht als da bewerbe und dann irgendwas Finanzmäßiges mache oder sowas, aber keine Ahnung. Ich würde einfach mal eine Bewerbung hin rausschicken, also dann mal eine Bewerbung dann machen und dann mal schauen. Nachhinein kann ich mir das ja immer noch überlegen, ob ich dann dahin gehe oder nicht. Seeking Industries. Oh ja. Wenn die diese Monopiece gebaut oder was? Das ist immer gut, dann ganz ausruhen, ja. Was hast du studiert? Ja, so ungefähr dasselbe. Medieninformatik habe ich studiert, aber ich hab's jetzt gegen Ende halt immer weiter alles geschoben so und dann Corona und dann habe ich quasi nichts mehr gemacht. Ja. There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Seeking Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric insulation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here.
What's going on?
The company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so just what the heck are they making here? He's right, it's like they're making something more dangerous. It seems like it might be a good idea to truly investigate this place. Bauen die da einen menschlichen Roboter, oder? Oh, Scheiß, sind die wirklich? Guck mal, hier hat hier so Rohre raus. Haben die so einen weiblichen Roboter wie bei Dingens, wie bei Austin Powers, da gibt es diese weiblichen Roboter, die dann irgendwie so ihren BH runter machen oder was auch immer. Und dann haben die so Nippelkanonen. Ballern so Maschinengewehr daraus quasi. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is this a mannequin?
Maybe.
It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot?
You serious?
Seriously? How they can make robots? Hey, just how far did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nekomaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible it may be.
Hey!
But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation too? Da drüben ist wieder so ein Kuma, der da rumsteht.
Huh? Are you serious?
This machine is making another machine? Maschinen erschaffen Maschinen. Wie pervers. The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal. Hey, doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the motor beasts? Is there any chance that those motor beasts were created here? The motor beasts were created here?
Fine.
Yep, that's what this place is for.
Hey!
No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right?
Bye-bye!
That's why it's just fine.
There's something wrong with
What in the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. Doesn't matter who's convinced, cause then I will never be
What's
convinced.
going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does this mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? Damn it, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Hey. Hey, Kazuichi, get a hold of yourself. Huh? Why? Why? Because you're starting laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously. What else am I gonna do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. What are you talking about?
Hey.
Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever was using this computer must have been sending emails to this buddy or something. Was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent off his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it that it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story? So what was written in the email anyway? Well, I start with the idea for the story. Apparently global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously, that's not realistic at all. But these riots just keep growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with society, until eventually it spreads like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots start getting circulated and strange incidents started occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? It sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title. Whoever wrote this needs to come up with a better story ideas, because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I never believed it for a second, but I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that, are you sure it's okay to say that's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but there's no way this is real. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing it. Death Note. Ich wünsche dir eine gute Nacht, Marcel. Danke fürs Reinschauen. Hauen Sie rein. Hauen Sie rein. You're right. It's just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us. So maybe I'm getting a little too confused. Sehen uns im nächsten Stream, ey. Ja, also morgen. Bis morgen, Marcel. Wenn du nicht da bist, ne? Wenn du nicht da bist, Junge. Dann passiert nichts. But the world ending. There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? Eine ausnahmsweise meine Tipplosen da. Das weiß ich ja dann auch nicht immer, ne? Aber danke trotzdem. Hauen Sie rein. This used to be seeking industry, but it's not anymore. After this island became uninhabited. Kannst du an die Zuschauerliste gucken. Ja, soll ich dann die alle 20 Minuten machen oder was? Ihr oder wie, ey? Mach ich ja selten mal, ey. Also mache ich ja manchmal irgendwann mal, aber kann ich auch nicht immer machen. Kuma took over this place. Nee, alle 5 Minuten, okay. Challenge accepted. The final lived optimist. He did all this just to shock us. That's the reason? Not so weird. This whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why? Maybe there's a bunch of crazy witch dudes who are into this stuff. They are the ones who are making us kill each other. Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other.
Hey!
Wait, hold on. No, I said it out loud. That's actually a terrible assumption. I mean, if that's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich perverted bastards. That sounds like something would happen in a work of fiction. But the toughest of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. So, jetzt müsste ich überall gewesen sein, glaube ich. Bin ja am Anfang einmal nach links, da war ja diese Fabrik. Ja. Hey Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up for you, Hiko? I was thinking you've probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right. I think I've explored everywhere at least at once for now.
Damn right.
Then do you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. I figured it would be annoying if you all went back to the hotel for this, but there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there.
Later.
I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. After letting me know, Fuyuhiko left the area. He actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not the time to be impressed by something like that. It would be bad to make the others wait. I should hurry over to the street at the food stands. Vendor Street. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Huh? What about Nagito? Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything. I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing. So how did it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any. However, I believe there's no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on. Are we sure about that? Huh? What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they would trap us on this island.
Well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey.
Monomi works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monomi has been opposing him. You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
That's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. Then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy?
Starting to get pumped up.
Like a three-way battle. That's kinda hard.
Hey.
Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
Whoa.
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that works for them?
Damn it.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
I won't be fooled.
No way, you're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
Settle down.
Kazuichi Soda. Shut up. Yes.
Listen.
There never was a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh, my.
Lied?
Well,
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other. Ich denke mal, die ist der Traitor. Irgendwie wird's passen.
you insolent fool.
How can you not believe in your friends after everything we've endured together? Weak. How weak.
Man.
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
Such despair.
That weakness is hopeless. Nagito? Ich dachte, du bist der Traitor, ist das? Kann auch sein. Kann auch sein, dass ich selber der Traitor bin. Ja, habe ich letztes Mal noch gesagt, ne, glaube ich. Das könnte ich mir auch vorstellen. Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
Wonder where the thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by the weakling who dropped out?
That is.
What is that?
Now then.
You ask where have I been this whole time, right?
Well,
I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us. Hey, who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island beside us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school life. Huh?
how about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? I see. You guys have only reached that stage. What stage? You're not making sense at all.
Not making sense.
Jeez.
But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange? It's my drink, man. What does that mean?
That is an order.
The issue is not with that what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
Right.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia.
Well,
You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to. I don't like you either. Well, I never liked you in the first place.
This is troubling.
Oh, it looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering. Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is?
Actually,
Tell you the truth, I haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor even if it costs my life.
what?
You're going to weed out the traitor?
Please wait.
As if I already have said, there's no traitor. I bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will I?
This is exciting.
Will I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope? What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind? Now then, I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Tell him not to worry because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last. Nakito, what does it mean?
Bye now.
Bye. Nakito, you know, Chiaki's question left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey.
I don't want to think about it, but could he be planning a killing?
Are you kidding me?
Kill? Who's he gonna kill?
Damn it.
Based on how he was talking, it looks like this target is the traitor.
Please wait.
There's no such a person. I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving us all along. I will never ever believe that. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten they are the traitor? Just like how I forgot that I don't have any talent. Was ist, wenn der Traitor vergessen hat, dass der Traitor ist? Und was ist, wenn ich dieser Traitor bin? Well, regardless of who he's targeting, there's a chance that he's planning to kill, right?
That's right.
And we gotta tie him up again. Forcing him to stop is the only way.
Oh.
It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
I'll show you my serious side.
Got what it takes to deal with someone as weak as
I'm
him.
here too.
And that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I've come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito, huh? Kazuichi is right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this incredible anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. For the time being, we decided to finish our exploration of the island and return to the hotel. It was already dark by the time I returned to the hotel. For some reason, I'm really tired today. Well, since I walked around all day today, I was able to obtain several clues. Although I'm not really certain if you even can call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering for more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking all these pessimistic thoughts. This might be bad. Might be a bad habit of mine. I should just get some sleep for today, rest my mind for a while, and then I give this some more thought tomorrow. Piep, 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 piep. Ich mach dann nur eine Komödiate direkt weg, der labert immer nur Kacke. Ding dong, bing bong.
Ahem. Hope's good. Now then.
Good morning. I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. Yo, Hajime, check it out. I'm already eating. As usual, you're eating a lot. Well, we might get locked in a place like the funhouse again. So I gotta eat when I can.
Well,
Eat well, shit
For
well,
now.
yeah. Okay, now that we've finished our breakfast, let's jump right into the main topic. Hey, I'm still eating. I just got here. I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. It's okay, I'm pretty much done eating. You selfish little.
You know, right?
And of course, the main topic is about our plan to capture Nagito that we're supposed to carry out today.
It cannot be.
Are you really going to do it? Of course, I spent all night coming up with this plan. That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight. Don't you think my efforts should count for something?
Hey, bastard.
We get it. Hurry up and spill that plan of yours already. Well, I thought of several plans, but in the end I figured that a straightforward plan would be the best. One of us will be the decoy who lures Nagito into the lobby by telling him we need to talk to him there. And then, at the best possible moment, the 2 task force members will move in and swiftly capture Nagito.
All right.
So that's the plan. What do you think? It's easy to understand, so I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left?
You.
So now I will present each of you with your role.
Of course.
Since it's my plan, I'm taking the role of the commander. I won't let anyone object to that.
Hey, hey.
But commander sounds like the most fun.
Hey.
Okay, didn't I just said I won't let anyone object?
Right.
Next, I will present the 2 task force members. These big roles go to you two, Fuyuko and Akane. Yep, sure thing. Got no choice.
You know, right?
And the person burdened with the Corvus pain, the decoy to lure Nagito. I give that role to Chiaki ni Nanami.
No way.
Huh? No way. What did you say?
So,
I mean, it's not like I ever agreed to this plan.
Hey, hey.
It's gonna be fine. It's not like you're gonna tie him up. You're just gonna lure him.
Well.
Besides, there's no way I would ask Miss Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know? So please, I'm begging you.
Hey, hey.
What a rude way to ask for help. If my hero was here, she would have beaten you up.
You.
I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept a killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing.
Hey.
And didn't I just say I'm begging you? You're snapping at her all of a sudden.
oh,
Fine.
All right.
You're gonna do it? Alright, then this lineup is perfect. Hey, Sonia and I haven't been given roles. What should we do? Sonia has the role of the princess. That doesn't make any sense.
For now.
You're on court duty. I want you to supply the rope we need to tie up Nagito.
Bow down.
Denied.
Whoa.
Why?
Listen.
Hajime has nothing to do anyway. He shall accompany me.
Miss Sonia?
No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope.
You must not.
This is not a request. This is an order.
That is an order.
An order, I tell you. There's somewhere I must go. Fine, if Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine.
I'll leave that matter
Good,
to your
repeat that.
Damn it.
To object so forcefully, where do you need to go, Sonia? Shall tell you in due time. We will be discovered if I speak too loudly.
What did you say?
You're gonna be alone with Hajime at a secret place? Well, for now,
Damn it.
we'll carry out the plan tonight. All of you make sure you prepare your bodies and minds.
Huh?
Is our commander going to be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically. Let's all disperse for now. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes. Yeah, sure thing. Mal schauen, was die von mir will, ey. Hm. In der Lobby, ne? Hat die gesagt. Die Lobby. Warum hört sich das immer? Das Laufen hört sich hier so komisch an, diesen Holzdingern.
I won't forgive you.
Okay, your teacher can do all this plan. Hajime, you're late. I'm right on time. Why should I have come a little earlier? A little earlier? In my country, you are solely punished if you do not arrive 30 minutes before an arranged meeting time. Okay, for such an orderly country, 30 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule.
That is...
Oh, I see. This is a culture shock. Then I guess that can be overlooked. So where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right?
Well?
Of course. It is a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday. Cherok Island Development Plan? Did you find out something about it? How should I say this? After reading this document over and over again, I suddenly realized the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as a headquarters. You're talking about the large administrative building on the central island, right? But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they said something about a different island.
Do you
Wird
have
denn
a
endlich
minute?
mal gebumst? Ich glaub nicht. Ich glaube gar nicht, Leon, ey. Es tut mir leid. Tut mir leid, aber ich glaube, hier wird nicht gebumst. What if the plan suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility? Different facility?
Well?
Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of Future Foundation? As I recall, the ancient ruin on the second island had such a symbol on its door. Yeah, you're right. The Japanese word for future, Mirai, was inscribed there. If that's the case, the ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right?
However...
The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there's no doubt that the ruin is quite suspicious. You're right. Completely forgotten about it after being locked in the funhouse, but... Ich wünsche dir eine gute Nacht, Dance Queen. Schlaf gut. Auf bald. Possibility that the Future Foundation Dingensbums is high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonja, after hearing all this, I want to go there as much as you do. I definitely come with you. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ja, ebenfalls, ey. Gute Nacht. Then I may not be competent, but so please be patient with me. Also zur zweiten Insel, ne? Wenn ich das richtig verstanden habe.
Hey, hey.
What exactly does Kazuichi do as a commander? Or should I know?
Well?
In games, commanders are usually flags. Flags? You defeat the commander, no matter how many of their units are left, you still secure victory. Even damaging the commander is enough to decrease the opponent's morale. As far as plans go, it's a pretty standard tactic.
I'll leave that matter to
Wonderful.
your discretion.
That plan has my seal of approval. Continue to target the commander. You're totally mistaken who to fight. What's the point of targeting Kazuichi?
That is...
You're right, what a shame. Shame? Kazuichi heard that his rapidly diminishing enthusiasm might plummet into the negatives. I don't know why, but I'm starting to feel sorry for that guy. Ja, irgendwie kann er den komplett nicht mehr leiden, kann das sein? Die will den irgendwie loswerden. filmt oder dich googelt oder deine Stimme hinterlegt. Und am Ende bist du im Game. Ja klar, ey. The Ancient Room. No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies.
However,
The willies? Was für willies, ey? Da dein Face und deine Stimme. Ich würde ja sofort im Strahl kotzen, ey. You should not dwell on that. After all, we are here to look for clues. That's right, there's no doubt we'll find something out here. Alright, let's start. Ja, aber wir kommen da immer noch nicht da rein, oder? Now that I'm taking a closer look at it, the door looks even stranger. For a building that looks pretty run down and shabby, this door looks very high-tech. Future, huh? This liquid crystal display next to the door. Achso, 1 Dingens, 2 ABC, sowie so ein Handy-Dingens. This is probably the key. This door will probably open if you put in the correct numbers.
please wait.
We have discussed this before as well, but it would be dangerous to test it
Well,
effortlessly. If we make a mistake, it is possible that we will be fired upon by that gun. I can't think of no other reason for that gun to be there. As long as that's a possibility, it would be bad if we acted recklessly.
I am concerned.
That is right. Courage and recklessness are completely different. If you were shot by a gun like that, you would have more holes in you than Beatrice's nests. You mean a bee's nest?
You are
In
wrong.
my country, we use the expression Beatrice's nest. Anyway, right now, we definitely shouldn't test it out so recklessly. In order to open this door, we must find the password first, or destroy the door with some kind of explosive force. Ah, that's impossible. This door looks extremely sturdy. It's definitely better if you find out the password instead. Alright, all we have to do next is find out what that password is. It's a good thing we came here so we could at least find that out. You're right. But the problem is, where would we obtain that password? When we first came here, even Monokuma and Monomi said they didn't know the password. They really don't know it. How we're supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh? Ich würde einfach mal Mirai versuchen. Mit den Zahlen. After finishing our investigation at the ancient ruins, Sonja and I decided to go back to our cottages. Das war's dann. Die gucken sich nur einmal die Tür an, stellen fest, ja, okay, wir kommen immer noch nicht da rein. That's it. Wow. Danke für nichts.
Jeez.
Bisschen mit Fuyuhiko abhängig. Ich habe leider keine Geschenke. Das ist jetzt wieder die Free Time, also es ist halt nur so ein bisschen Gespräche unter den Charakteren, deswegen. Die halt alles komplett optional sind, deswegen. Ich mache die Gespräche durch, damit ich vielleicht noch einen Skill kriege. Aber ich lese die jetzt nicht durch.
were difficult.
Acting sexy definitely won't work, yeah. Not really, ja. Ich habe leider keine presents. Starting to get dark. The doorbell? Is someone here? Instinctively my entire body tensed up. I knew it was probably someone like Sonia or maybe Kazuichi, but regardless, I was nervous. Not that I can help it. I mean, so much has happened since we arrived on this island. While mumbling to myself, I quietly opened my cottage door.
Hello there.
Natürlich Nagito. Why is he here? Ah, ich mag Nagito. Ich finde ihn geil. Ich finde ihn cool. What are you doing here? You sure ask weird questions. I mean, you guys have all business with me, right?
Well,
Jackie invited me to the lobby. She said she had something she wanted to talk to me about. Everyone put her up to that, right? He's already found out about our plan. Looks like that's a bingo, huh? But it's good timing. I have some business with you guys too. We do? If everyone's already at the lobby, that saves me a lot of trouble. And I want you to come to the lobby too, even though you're not directly involved with the plan. You even know that. Just a thought, you were left out, huh? But that's understandable.
What?
Since you're the only one who isn't an ultimate. You've basically been left out from the start.
Now.
I'm only joking. Don't make such a scary face. Your joke isn't funny. You shouldn't take me so seriously. Oh well, anyway, let's hurry over to the lobby. I don't know the details of your plan, so I'm actually looking forward to it. I wonder what you guys are going to do to me. When we first arrived at this island, we were friends who explored this place together, so let's go already. Fine, let's go. Yeah. Don't know what he's thinking, but as long as we capture him, we'll have the advantage. I won't let him do as he pleases anymore. Chiaki has summoned Nagito, then the plan has already been started. Fuyuko and Akane should be waiting inside for Nagito. What happened, Hajime? Why are you so nervous about? I'm not nervous. Huh, you're a terrible actor. Oh well, if you're going to slow down like that, I'll go inside first. As I hesitated in front of the door, Nagito walked past me and entered the hotel lobby. That's when it happened.
All right, I got him.
What are you doing? Don't judge us for this, or we're gonna tie you up. Tie me up? There's no use struggling! But I'm not struggling. Huh? What the hell? You're being strangely cooperative. Who cares? Just tie him up before it's too late! You guys are really disappointing. How long are you going to continue behaving so short-sightedly? You gotta look at the big picture, you know? Huh? What are you talking about?
What are you talking?
It's fine if you don't understand. You can just see the end without knowing. Now then, let's begin. The beginning of the end of Jabberwock Island.
And that's when it happened. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a bright light. The air shook. An explosion of darkness overtook me, and I was unable to see anything. I probably lost consciousness. Shortly after the impact, I managed to open my eyes slightly. Okay. Ups, da explodiert jetzt irgendwas. What's going on? Are the words that left my mouth, but they vanished before they even reached my ears. They were drowned by the sound of terrifying laughter. I looked up and saw the source of that laughter.
It's amazing! These amazing fireworks surely befit the beginning of the end! It's over. This is the end. The killings are done for good. Scapegoating the weak in the name of justice, while fearing when the others will stab you in the back. This game of self-righteous hypocrisy ends now. And to do that, I will destroy Jabberwock Island.
Er will destroy Jabberwock Island. Nagito ist der Traitor? Nee.
What do you mean?
Auf gar keinen Fall, glaube ich nicht.
That was just a little demonstration. That's why it's the beginning of the end. The actual bomb I'm going to use isn't nearly as weak.
Actual bomb?
I've set up a large number of bombs in a certain area of the island. If all those
Woher
bombs
hat der die
explode,
Bomben überhaupt?
the force will be enough to wipe out this entire island.
Well, what the hell are you saying?
If you do that, of course, I doubt we'll walk away from this unharmed. But
Bomben findet man
no
überall.
other way. The actor is expected to leave the stage during the finale. Is this bastard serious?
Nagito, please stop! Are you crazy or something?
No, that's not it. I'm not the crazy one here. The one who's really crazy is...
What?
My, this guy. I'm totally shocked. Seriously, I'm totally shocked. That's all I can say about this turn of events. The bombs I set are timed. They are set to go off in 2 days at noon. I've prepared so many powerful bombs that one that just explodes and even doesn't even compare. According to my calculations, they are powerful enough to blow up an entire island. Which means in 2 days at noon, this island is destined to sink to the sea. Are you serious? You really think I would go this far for a joke? Where did you set them up? I can't tell you.
How about it?
It would be easy to leave you on your own, but I just wouldn't be fair if I did that. So how about this? The traitor comes forward and reveals their identity to me. I'll tell them where I hid the bombs.
Emergency!
What in the world is going on? Is everyone alright?
Hey,
Come on, don't get in the way. Nagito was in the middle of weeding out the traitor.
ooh,
What? Nagito, what are you planning to do? Do I really have to say it? It's no use. I mean, the traitor shouldn't be able to reveal their identity on their own.
Why?
What does that mean? Do I really have to say it? My, you guys are totally eyeing each other and letting sparks fly. I'm getting all hot and bothered up. Don't just stand there. Why don't you stop him? Stop him? Why do I have to stop him? The rules, remember? The same blacknet can only kill a maximum of 2 people. If he blows up the entire island, that's going to kill way more than just 2 people. I see. You sure have a good memory. Like you said, if any students break that rule, I have to punish them severely.
Right?
But it's only when someone breaks that rule, right? You can't punish someone for breaking a rule before they've broken it, right?
that's right!
Yep, saying you're gonna break the rules isn't against the rules.
Too bad.
So right now, there's no way I can punish this. What the hell?
You're so
Punishment
stupid.
always happen afterward, not before. That's just the rules of society, right? But even so, there's no need to worry about that in the first place. As long as the traitor comes forward, this can all be resolved peacefully.
This is exciting!
Jetzt über Brandbeschleunigung. I'll be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. It's definitely going to be alright. After he said that, Nagito walked away. Die Stelle ist irgendwie nicht so logisch. Naja, wenn der Traitor am Leben hängt. Couldn't even stop him. I felt afraid of Nagito. The madness emanating from his body was seeping into my bones. I never expected him to go this far. Nagito is so reliable. I don't have to do anything because he's shaking things up. That bastard. I'll never forgive him.
Damn it.
Damn it. Is he fucking serious about those bombs? Ja, wenn er sich stellt, stirbt er doch auch, oder?
Hey, hey.
Muss ja nicht unbedingt. Keine Ahnung. As long as the trader comes forward, you say where the bombs are, right? Set his go?
Damn it.
And I'm begging you guys, it doesn't matter who it does. Someone just has to come forward. I'm begging you guys. No matter how long we waited, no one was willing to come forward. What Nagito said yesterday, I'll weed out the traitor, even if it cost my life. I finally understand what he meant. Nagito took this entire island hostage and created a situation where the traitor has to come forward. That is Nagito's goal. But what is he planning to do if the traitor doesn't come forward? Is he really going to blow up the entire island? Beep, 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 beep.
Ahem! Hope speak good. Now then.
I've been resting since the explosion yesterday, but my body still hurts. A dull metallic sounds is ringing in my ears, and the back of my head feels hot. I can't think straight, but I can't afford to spend the whole day resting. I immediately left my college. Ay, ay, ay.
Hey!
You're the traitor, aren't you? Ja, der labert jetzt einen damit voll. Oh, damn it. Geh einfach ins Eistraum. Ich bin ja eben morgen. Der werden die bestimmt auch jetzt wieder hingehen.
Yo.
Yo, Hajime, how are you feeling? Not good, but not so bad I can't move. Then you're okay.
This is bad.
I'm not okay at all. My ears are seriously ringing.
Damn it.
My eardrum is definitely ruptured. I need to hurry and have a doctor look at it. So what should we do now?
However,
What can we do? How troubling. If the traitor would just come forward, this problem would have been resolved in no time. Nagito, when did you...
Hey.
Good morning. I came to motivate you guys since you're just laying around. Didn't I tell you yesterday that the bombs are set to go off in 2 days at noon? Well, you've got 1 day left. Come on, you better hurry.
I mean...
Hurry? I'm not the one who has to come forward. The traitor does, right? Well, that's probably true. But even this does depend on the traitor. Your attitudes aren't admirable at all.
Isn't that right?
I mean, real hope is when you confront the hopeless difficulty that's standing before you, right? And despite that, you guys are already ready to give up. What does it mean? Or is this your limit? If so, it makes me laugh to think I ever called you the symbols of hope. You bastard, you better knock it off. No, keep your shirt on. I took the time to come bring you guys a valuable hint. Wouldn't it be bad if I changed my mind? Did he just say hint? Nagito, what's your hint? You finally have hope? That makes me happy.
Hey!
Who freaking cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the hint is. Well, it's about the bomb's hiding place. I hid it somewhere you guys haven't been before. Also in dem Haus, oder was? In dieser Ruine? Somewhere we have not been before?
piss me off.
I don't need any hints. Just tell us the answer. If you don't, I'll make you spit it out.
Hey!
Stop it. What are you gonna do if he sets off another bomb?
Yep.
Good judgment.
Hey.
If you guys have time to pick a fight with me, then you should start searching for the bombs already. Then I just crush you into pieces later. How scary.
Hey,
Why did you give us a hint?
See?
Well, if the traitor sees their friends are working hard, they may feel inclined to come forward, you know? Who cares? The traitor might not even exist. All we need to do is find their bombs. Let's go. Take care. Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime. Mr. or Miss Traitor. We left the restaurant as Nagito muffled laughter trailed behind us.
why?
Kazuichi, why did you stop me?
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? If you hadn't stopped me, I could crush Nagito into pieces.
Bastard!
You're too fired up, dumbass. Calm the fuck down at least.
Everyone!
Well, more importantly, let us all head to the ancient room. The room?
Please listen!
Nagito said that the bombs are hidden somewhere we have never been before.
So just as
If that is the case, the inside of that ruin is the only place I can think of.
Well,
No, there was one other place too. What is it again? That castle at the amusement park. What is its name?
Huh?
We're talking about that Natsume Castle?
hey, hey, hey!
You don't get it all. He means Nitsumi Castle. Then we have those two places to choose from. But we won't be able to enter the ancient ruin without a password. What should we do?
Like,
A password, huh? I'm guessing we still don't have any clues to that.
Hey, hey!
That probably goes for Nagito too. He wouldn't be able to enter it without a password either, right? If that's the case, it's hard to think that the bombs were set inside the ancient ruin, right? So we should go trying to Natsumi Castle first.
are we screwed?
But isn't that dangerous? I mean, what if that was Nagito's trap all along?
Jeez.
What, Akuma's trap, Minomi's trap, and now it's Nagito's trap.
Dumbass.
If we keep worrying about shit like that, we won't get anything done.
You.
Dumbass. You're totally fired up too.
Hey,
Anyway, we should try going there at least. We don't have time to stand around doing nothing.
right!
Alright, full speed ahead. Auf welcher Insel ist denn der Amusement Park? Ich hab doch keine Ahnung, ich merke mir doch den Scheiß nicht. Man müsste auf Insel 4 sein, oder? Ich habe echt keine Ahnung. Ja, sieht gut aus.
Hey, hey!
Hey, check it out. Oh, das ist offen. The entrance is destroyed. It's been blown to bits as if someone set off a bomb.
I get it.
If that's true, looks like this place was spot on.
Damn it!
And the bombs are inside here?
Damn right.
That's what it looks like. Then let's try going inside. But we need to be careful. We need to pay as much attention as we can. You're right. Then let's go. After forcing a dry swallow, I nervously stepped through the door, and there... What is this place? I thought the inside would look more lighthearted than this. The ambience feels similar to that of the temple or a church. However, is it just me, or does it seem like there are no bombs to be found here?
Well,
No, it's just not you. Not just you. If the bombs are strong enough to blow up the entire island, they should be pretty big. But I don't see anything. I don't see a place where they could be hidden either. The bombs aren't here? The bombs aren't here, but even so, I feel like there's something suspicious here. But why? It feels like this place is different somehow. This feeling, it's the same feeling I felt when I first saw that ancient room. There's a huge Nordic-looking spear on the wall. It looks a little flashy, but I have a strong feeling that this spear isn't just for decoration. Anyway, it's really strange looking. There's some kind of cord attached to the end of the handle.
Which means?
This weapon is designed to capture an opponent by using the cord as a whip just before you deliver the final blow. So it's like a chain sickle.
However...
You must be careful. Using a whip as a weapon is quite difficult. You might capture yourself instead of your intended target.
That's right!
And you might also cause an unexpected fan service moment. What are you talking about? Beautiful fighters who get themselves into immodest situations are in universal demand. Like I said, what are you talking about? Da schnitzt sich um die Beine und man fällt hin. Ja, aber das ist doch an dem Speer dran, oder nicht? Ja, aber kann schon sein. Da ist ja auch noch so ein Gewicht dran. Ich hätte jetzt erstmal einfach gedacht, das ist einfach nur so ein Seil, damit man den Speer quasi wie in so ein... Also wie so eine Harpune oder so. Wie so eine Harpune quasi in was reinschießen kann und das dann zurückholen kann, so quasi. Gibt's bei Ark. Da auf dem Boden steht noch was. Ah, guck mal. The password to guide everyone to the future is... Und dann durchgestrichen. This font doesn't match the ambience of the castle at all. It's almost like it was intentionally put... Hey everyone, come check this out.
Huh?
What's that? To all subjects. Subjects? Who are they talking about? Is it about us? There's more written below that. What does it mean? The password to guide everyone to the future is...
Lies!
What the heck is it? We can't even read the most important part. What does the password to guide everyone to the future even mean? Was bedeutet das wohl? Ohne Scheiß. Oh, maybe it's that password.
Could it be?
Could it be the password to access that ancient rune? Guide everyone to the future. Maybe that refers to the Japanese word that is written on the door.
Whoa!
It's expected of Miss Sonia. She only had to read it once to understand what it means.
Like,
But if you can't read the password, there's nothing we can do.
that is...
It is a rather tragic moment.
Hey, hey.
I wonder who erased this. Erased? Ja, wer wohl?
So...
I mean, it doesn't feel like it was erased naturally. It looks like it was forcibly scratched off. That's the only way I can see it.
Even so.
But Monomi and Monokuma shouldn't have entered this castle because they don't like mice, right?
I won't forget.
And it was Nagito. He's the one who erased the password.
Unforgivable.
Perhaps...
Nagito probably discovered the password here and used it to enter the ancient room. Then he hid the bombs inside the ancient room? Bola heißt die Waffe. Okay. So he erased the password so he wouldn't be able to get near the bombs. Damn it. That actually makes a lot of sense. That's true. He gave us a hint even though he knew you wouldn't be able to use it.
Don't tell me.
Just so he could shove that reality in our face? There's no way we can enter that ancient ruin if we don't know the password. In the end, we can't do anything about the bombs unless the traitor comes forward. Did he lure us to this place so we would be forced to confront that? Forcing us to confront the despair before us, forcing us to confront how powerless we are. Damn it. That's what Monokuma would do. Hey. Wherever you are, you don't have to really yourself to to us, just tell Nagito. If you don't, you will just end up dying too, you know? Hey, who are you saying that to? I don't know, I'm just saying it to everyone. Let's stop fighting among ourselves, won't help anything. More importantly, let's work harder to find the password to that ancient ruin, or clues that might relate to it. As long as we cooperate and explore all over the island, we might be able to find it, right?
Damn it!
Wurfwaffe der Eskimos, sibirische Zuschen, sowie südamerikanische Jäger, okay. You're telling us to look everywhere for a password that may not even exist? Who would leave a password here in the first place and why? It wasn't Monokuma or Morimi. Then who was it? We can't even answer that, so there's no way we'll be able to find anything.
Please wait!
Then what would you have us do? Just wait until we all die? That is no different than we were in the funhouse. And what did we learn there? We learned not to give up on living, right? That Gundam was the only one who said that. Very well then, I shall look for it on my own. Excuse me, Sonia, hold on. But Sonia ignored me as I called for her and stormed out of the area. Her shoulders were shaking a little, I'm sure of it. What the heck? Damn it, fine then. You want to look for it? Well, fine. Kazuichi left Nozumi Castle and walked in the opposite direction of Sonia. What the hell are you doing? Are they doing? Now's not the time for infighting.
Like...
Well, it might be a good idea to work separately. Huh? Why?
Huh?
I mean, it's easier to move around that way, you know? In case someone wanted to secretly go meet someone. It doesn't mean... Sorry, just act like I was thinking out loud and pretend you weren't listening.
Damn it!
Not again, man, we're scattered as usual.
Stupid fool.
If you think so, then please help. Leave it to me, I've got a secret plan. Just have to find the source of the problem and snap it off. Akane? What's your secret plan? I have a bad feeling about the way Akane is acting. I run after her. It's best if we keep Akane away from Nagito for now, far away. You're right, I guess I'll leave it to you. See you later. Jackie ran after Akane. From there I was the only one left. What does this really mean? Who are the subjects that are being referred to? What's the password to guide everyone to the future? I was the last to leave Nezumi Castle. I wandered all over the island searching for clues to the password. But I didn't expect to find anything, and in the end, that's exactly what happened. And so time passed with its usual speed.
Ahem! Hope speak it is
It's nighttime, blah blah blah, blip bloop bloop. Even after the announcement, I kept searching the island, but I didn't find what we were looking for. After a while, I had forgotten what I was supposed to be looking for in the first place. In the end, after coming up empty-handed, I returned to the hotel. Didn't see anyone else on my way back there, but I also didn't see them while I was exploring either. That's because even though this island is so vast, our numbers have drastically decreased since we arrived. I can't think of any other reason than that. I should go back. Nagito sends the time's run out. Tomorrow noon. Another day is about to end. Which means there's only a half day left. I can't imagine the traitor will be revealed by then. Since we don't even know if they really exist. And even if they do, it's possible they've forgotten that they are the traitor. All this thinking makes me feel like I should do something about My brain and body were yearning for rest, probably because of the walking I did today. As I dozed off, horrible, disgusting images began to surface from the back of my mind, one after another. But before I could focus on the specifics of those images, I slowly sank into the depths of darkness. Die Tiefen der Dunkelheit. Ich überleg schon wieder, ob ich mir gleich noch eine Pizza in den Ofen schiebe. Ich habe irgendwie ganz gut Hunger gerade.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy.
Good morning. The scenery this morning is the same it ever was. The sunlight speaking through the window, bla bla. Ihr müsst die Bomben finden. Die Zeit rennt uns davon. Ich gehe normalerweise zum Restaurant. Ich sollte mich daran erinnern, was Nagito gesagt hat. Immediately ran out of the cottage. Der hat gesagt, der wartet da. Also der bleibt da quasi. Deswegen macht er sich jetzt Sorgen. Weil die alle da morgens hingehen. Vielleicht, dass ein Akane da zuerst reinkommt und den umbringt. The moment I set foot inside the restaurant, the worst case scenario was unfolding before me. Ja, die bringt ihn um.
Playtime's over. Now, where'd you hide the bombs?
That hurts, but I'll never tell. If you really want me to spit it out, you should try torturing me or something.
Huh? Torture?
Maybe you can stab my fingers with that fork over there. Or scoop my eyes out with that spoon. If you're not willing to fill me with despair, there's no way my hope will ever
Akane's hand suddenly wrapped around Nagito's neck and his face began turning a startling shade of red.
Fine with me. Just die already.
Her clenched hands kept squeezing even tighter, as if she was trying to snap his neck instead of just strangling him.
Hey.
What are you doing? Akane!
This is bad.
Yeah, are you alright? Isn't he seriously gonna die? But she was too overcome by rage to acknowledge us. Slap.
Calm down, okay? You wouldn't do something like that, right? You're not the kind of person who would hurt someone, right? See, it's all right. Yep, no problem.
Sorry, I'm awake now.
That's weird.
What was I doing anyway?
Hey.
That's what I want to ask. Don't tell me you were actually thinking about killing him. That's when it happened. In the corner of my eye, I saw him slowly stand up. Thank you, Akane. I got to see my dead dog again. I haven't seen him in ages.
Huh?
Says you're right. You're probably pissed off Akane in the first place.
Well,
I didn't mean to do that though. Anyway, thank you for saving me. Looks like I owe you one.
Then,
If you sincerely mean that, please tell us the password to enter the ancient room.
huh?
Password to the ancient room? What are you going to do with that? Don't play dumb. You've hidden the bombs inside that room, right?
You're right.
Yep, I did. Until yesterday. Hey Nagito, what do you mean by until this?
Well,
There wasn't anything important inside the ancient ruin, just some familiar scenery. Familiar scenery? I got bored of it. Also, if I hid them there, it would be completely meaningless. So even if you had managed to learn the password to the ancient room, it has no meaning anymore. Now that I moved the bombs somewhere else.
Hey,
But they were inside that ancient ruin, right?
I'm glad.
Anyway, I guess it was right for me to move them. They were about to be found before the traitor confessed.
Well,
But it's not like it really matters. In fact, that might be better.
amazing.
To make hope shine even brighter.
Bastard!
Stop talking crazy and tell us where you moved the bombs already. Looks like you're in a hurry. Well, that's understandable. After all, time runs out today. Then let's begin the final battle. The final battle between the traitor and everyone else. The final battle between hope and despair. The place I hid the bomb this time is a place you've all visited at least once.
Hey, hey, hey!
That's it. That's too broad.
See?
It shouldn't be that hard if you guys split up. For now, why don't you guys search everywhere as fast as you can? As long as everyone cooperates, it should be easy to find out where the bombs are. What the heck?
This is exciting!
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope can break through any despair. Can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together. More than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's going to be fine. As long as you believe in hope with all your hearts, the path should open. With that, Nagito walked away and left us with this sinister mixed message. Damn it, why does he have to still have to be alive?
Dumbass!
Now's not the time to complain about stuff like that.
Oh,
Besides, we don't have time to fight among ourselves.
you are right.
You're right. We must hurry to search for the bombs. We should still have time to stop them.
I mean...
But based on the places we searched, I don't know where we should look.
Shut the hell up!
The only thing we can do is split up and cover as much ground as we can. There are exactly 6 of us. Each person should be in charge of searching an island.
Damn it.
Then leave this island to me. I already have the layout of this island in my head.
Leave it to me.
Can I do the second one? And Sonia should go to the smallest island. Are you okay with searching the central island? But
Anyway,
you're probably not good covering ground anyway, right? It's fine, you can search the central island. Chiaki, you search the third island with the hospital. Hajime, you search the amusement park island. I'll handle the final island. Alright, let's do it. Let's hurry up and find those bombs so we can take care of Nagito once and for all. We stormed out of the restaurant and searched for the bombs. We didn't have time to even think about who the traitor is. That's ironic. Nagito is the reason we're all splitting up, but the reason we're all cooperating is because of Nagito too. It's pretty damn ironic. I'm in charge of searching the 4th island. I should search every nook and cranny. According to Nagito, the bombs have enough power to easily wipe out this entire island. And it's probably not very small. I've definitely fight it. Ich kann ja auch nichts anderes anklicken, ne? Okay. Rollercoaster. Ich nehme jetzt einfach alles mit. Ich denke mal, wahrscheinlich muss ich wieder ins Schloss. Wow, Hajime? What? I don't have time to deal with you. Did you see? Did you see? Huh? Robo.
Emergency!
Yeah, this is bad. My important thing got stolen. Her important thing was stolen? No. Now's not the time to deal with her. I need to hurry to find those bombs. He's Onyx, okay. Damn it, I don't see free bombs anywhere. Und nur noch das Hauerhaus jetzt. Aber da wird es auch nicht sein. The door's open? Looks like I can go inside, but it's possible that the bombs were hidden there. Alright, let's go. Monomies. How should I describe this place? It's so cloyingly cute that I feel like I'm going to be sick. Yeah! Why is Hajime in my house? The door was wide open. As soon as she heard that, Monomi waddled to the door and... Yeah, it's broken. My security system is broken. The robber probably did it. No, a robber is no excuse. A female teacher with a young boy student in her house is just inappropriate. Ah, I've been splattered with disgrace. She's noisy. So anyway, you said something about a robber. Are you talking about Monokuma? Monokuma wouldn't do something as cheap as breaking the lock. Ever since he took over my power, he can do anything he wants on this island as long as he wills it. Power? Will? You're always so melodramatic. But if it wasn't Monokuma, does it mean the robber is one of us? I'm not doubting my students or anything, but my important thing was definitely stolen. What's your important thing anyway? My treasure box. I don't think any of us would steal Monomi's box. But if someone did, why would they steal it in the first place? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Well, if I come across it... Are these monitors? They're not displaying anything right now. Why are there so many? Are you monitoring us with these? So I was right. The surveillance cameras all over the island, and the footage those cameras are recording. You're watching that footage on these monitors. You are monitoring us, weren't you? I was, until Monokuma appeared. I no longer have my magic stick, and because of that Monokuma stole all my powers, so I don't have the authority to monitor everyone anymore. These monitors are useless. What does that stick have to do with the surveillance cameras? Anyway, I can't monitor everyone anymore. I have no other way following your movements unless I rely on these somewhat nifty ears. I don't really understand, but does it mean Monokuma has been watching us from those surveillance cameras? No, it's probably not him either. In this current state, he shouldn't even need to use those cameras. His power keeps increasing beyond my expectations. He's surpassed any standard of measuring it. Hey, stop talking about that stuff that doesn't even make sense. Who's watching those surveillance cameras? They probably only matter to the outside? Outside? Do you mean the group that's controlling you and Monokuma? I see, so the people outside the island are watching the footage captured by the surveillance cameras and... Well, let's just brush that whole thing aside. There's no way I can do that. But I can say... Hey? She trying to cover it up by crying? That's exactly what Monokuma does. This is the thought, I can't trust her at all. Alrighty, that's enough of your question. Now it's my turn to question you. Why did you suddenly come to the amusement park? It's strange that you're walking around alone. Something happened? Something did happen. That's right, I don't have time to waste at a place like this. And I need you to ask one important question. Do you know where they are? Somewhere on Jabberwock Island, Nagito.
Hey!
Why hello there, Melanie. Wanna play with your big brother? Monokuma? What's with your sudden invitation? We've never played before. Come on, everyone's busy, you shouldn't interfere. So hurry up and come play with me. Oh, my ears. Don't pull my ears.
I'll leave the rest to
And
you.
let your students handle the rest. Do your best. He always interferes whenever we're discussing something important. I guess he really is monitoring us. No, now is not the time to complain. I should get back searching for the bombs. I leapt out of Monomi's house and returned searching for the bombs.
Hey,
Hajime, I found them. You found them?
damn it!
Yeah, a shit ton of bombs were piled up on top of each other. God damn, I didn't expect to find actual bombs. So where did you find them? Near that stupid factory where the life-size Monokuma plushies are made. The plushie factory, I got it. I'll go Kazuichi and Akane. Can you tell Sonia and Chiaki?
Damn it.
Okay. We'll meet in the front of the bombs later. Meet in front of the bombs. What's going to happen after that? Will we be able to stop them? No, there's no point thinking about that right now. I need to tell Sonia and Chiaki about the bombs first. Sonia should be on the central islands and Chiaki should be on the third. I should be on the children. Maybe Sonia is searching there. Da oben läuft auch noch dieser Counter. I don't see her anywhere. Hey Sonia, I'm right here.
Too bad.
Just kidding, it's just me.
Yes, indeed.
Hajime used called Sonia, but nothing happened. Because she's already gone to a faraway place. Just kidding. If you're looking for Sonia, she was walking around near the military base. The military base? You're one of the file line. She already hear about the bombs? That's why she went to the file line. But even so, there's no reason for her to be at the military base. Because the bombs were found at the plushie factory. Don't really understand, but I'll head over there after I talk to Chiaki. Maybe she went to the base on her own without knowing anything about the bombs. Chiaki should be at the third island. Alright, let's go. Ich glaube, die Sonja ist die Traderin. Deswegen ist sie auch zu dieser Militärbasis gegangen, weil die da irgendwie, keine Ahnung, versucht hat, irgendwas zu dreichseln, damit die fliehen kann oder so. Here's a music video. It said, it's Chiaki. Chiaki, I've been looking for you.
What happened?
What happened? Don't respond so slowly. It's the bombs. We found the bombs. Hurry over to the plushie factory. Yeah, you're listening? There's no time to space out. You're right. The bombs are bad, right? We gotta go to the plushie factory. I'll head over. I'll at least be a little more nervous. Even in a situation like this, she moves at a snail's pace. Alright, I should hurry over to the final island. Meet up with Sonia at the military base. Oder das Ding ist, man hat ja auch gerade noch gesehen, man kann auch vielleicht einen menschlichen Roboter bauen in dieser einen komischen Factory, in der wir waren. Das ist auch wieder die Frage, ist vielleicht jemand ein Roboter? Ich habe keine Ahnung, ey. Lass uns überraschen. Before I go to the plushie factory, I need to meet up with Sonia at the military base first. Sonia, there she is. What is she doing in a place like this? Looks like Sonia is digging around the back of that truck. What are you doing? Ah!
My,
Jimmy, please do not startle
I
me.
am concerned.
I thought my heart was going to explode. Explode? Anyway, what are you doing? Weren't you searching the central island? I was, but there was something I needed to confirm here. Never mind that for now, we found them. What did you find? The bombs, obviously. They found the bombs at the plushie factory. The bombs are at the factory? Let's hurry over to the plushie factory. The others should be already there. Hey, what are you stalling for? If you don't hurry, it will be too late. You're right, I understand. I should make my way there shortly, so please go on without me.
I am sorry.
It is going to be fine. I will catch up with you soon. Got it. Then I'll start heading over. I left Sonja und headed for the plushie factory. Die macht komische Sachen auf jeden Fall gerade. But why is she even at the military base? I can just ask her later. Anyway, the bombs are the biggest priority. I should head over to the plushie factory. Bim.
Huh?
Where's Sonja? I told her about the bombs, but she wouldn't listen to me. She said she would catch up with us later. Later? Why? She should know that now isn't the time for that, but...
Well...
Can I go bring her?
Dumbass.
You really think there's time for that, you fucking dumbass? You're right, we need to stop the bombs first. Alright, let's go. Sonja is dead, traitor. Sonja is dead, traitor. We sealed our nerves and charged into the factory. What the fuck? Okay. Und das da hinten drauf sind die Bomben oder was? Okay. The first thing I noticed was the roaring engine of a nearby truck. Truck? Why? There's a truck parked in the middle of the factory. A lot of dangerous looking objects are loaded on the bed of the truck.
Hey!
The things on the top of the bed is that it? Don't know how powerful they are or if they have enough power to blow up the entire island, but if there are that many, that must be extremely powerful. Did he really drive this truck and carry over all these bombs? Kazuichi, can you disarm these bombs? You're good at that kind of stuff, right? I thought I could, but it looks like the engine is also acting as the detonator. Damn it, so that's why the engine is still running. The bombs are set up so when the engine stops running, the insulator will blow off at the trigger of the explosion. I don't care how it's built, can you disarm it or not? It's impossible, I don't have enough time. The main detonator was put inside this bulky metal box and welded shut. There's no way I can disarm it if I can't get this thing open. But it's going to take you a long time? That's not good. I mean, it's almost...
This is bad.
Yeah, noon. What if he used the tools of the military base?
Hey!
We don't have time for that. The truck's engine is a detonator, right? Then can we steal for the time by adding gasoline? It's no use. The fuel cap has been welded on too.
I'm gonna do it!
Then I'll just drive the truck into the sea.
Bastard!
You can't. You don't even have the driver's license. Seriously gonna stop me? I thought your family was all about breaking the law.
Damn it!
But even that's impossible. There's a chain wrapped around the wheel. If we can't disarm the bomb, stall for time, or move the truck, there's nothing we can do. Hey, check it out. What?
See?
There's some kind of machine on top of that metal box Kazuichi mentioned. A machine on top of the box? Oh, this looks like a card reader. Card reader? Maybe and disarm the bomb if we swipe the key card.
You serious?
What? Wait, that might be possible. Nagito wouldn't be able to disarm the bombs if he didn't leave some way of doing that, right?
Huh?
Maybe he never planned to disarm them from the start. No, I don't think that's it. Nagito was probably trying to make us do something here. But he means something. Knowing Nagito, there's definitely some kind of theme to this, I think. A theme? That bastard probably would do something messed up like that.
All right.
Then we gotta find that.
Leave it to me.
Nagito's trying to make us do something. That's true what he's trying to make us do this time. More importantly, what's that thing over there? Was it there when I came the first time? Yeah. There's a laptop on the stopped conveyor belt. This wasn't here the last time I came, right?
How suspicious.
It looks suspicious. It might be good if we examine it truly. Yeah, you're right. As soon as I touched the laptop, some kind of program began running all of a sudden. And almost immediately, a video started playing.
Hello there.
Great work. So you really found the bombs, huh? Believing in you was completely worth it. Nagito.
Perhaps.
Looks like a video message from Nagito.
Piss me
Video
off.
message, if he's got something to say, he can say it to our face.
Bastard.
Just hold on for now, let's just watch this through to the end.
Now then.
Now that you guys have found the bombs, all you need to do is to stop it. To tell you the truth, it's actually not that hard to do. You see, there's a card reader on top of the metal box. As long as you can scan an e-handbook, it will disarm the bombs.
Leave it to me.
Alright, if that's the case, then just leave it to me. However,
Well,
it won't work with just any students in back. Ja, der sagt jetzt, der Traitor muss das disarmen. Entschärfen. You have to use the traitor student handbook, yeah. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. So if things stay this way, it will look like I lost, right? That's why I was thinking I should have another battle. Though this is going to be your last chance, traitor. What are you going to do? Everyone's lives depend on you. Whether or not you saving them is up to you. Now then, I wonder how this is going to end. Will the traitor's identity finally be revealed? And with that, the video ended. The traitor's student handbook?
don't tell
So
me.
that's it. This was also a trap. To weed out the traitor.
Hey.
Is there seriously a traitor? If there is, they should come forward already. I mean, their life is in danger too, you know? That's true, but stop whining and complaining. We should do it one at a time.
Ooh.
Don't be stupid. What if someone besides the traitor uses a handbook?
Hey.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbag out of her pocket, and without hesitating swiped the card reader. Psst. Looks like it was wrong. Ich dachte jetzt schon kurz, okay, die ist jetzt der Trader oder was, dass die da einfach sofort hingeht.
See?
Who's next?
Hey.
What are you doing? If you make a mistake, the bombs might blow up.
You think so?
But they didn't.
Hey.
That's just a fluke. Don't act so careless in a situation like this.
Anyway,
Well, I guess Chiaki's not the traitor. I don't think the traitor would have swiped the handbook right away, like she did. So what are we gonna do? Who wants to try next?
Hey.
Like I said, don't act carelessly. Swiping the wrong card might be safe. But only once, you know?
Huh?
Hey, what happened?
Well,
Nothing. I might just be overthinking it, but the engine someone sounds. Just then Kazuichi's face turned pale. He rushed over to the truck. And then, as he tilted his head toward the engine, he suddenly shouted, "It's out of gas!"
you say?
What's gonna happen if there's no gas? I already told you, it's gonna blow up. But isn't it too soon? I mean, there's still time until noon.
Kidding me?
Did Nagito miscalculate?
Serious?
Miscalculate? If you're gonna set us up, at least get your calculations right, damn it. At least Monokuma's knows how to keep a schedule.
You
Hey, can't we do anything about it? Is there something we can do? Yeah, there's only one thing we can do. What is it? What have we to do? What do you have to do? Pray.
Are you kidding me?
The fucking serious? Then we should run. Those words, we started sprinting away. Ah, jetzt halten die doch nicht ihre Karten dran, oder was?
It is all right. It is not a bomb.
It is not a bomb. All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling light. Feuerwerk. Echt jetzt? What the hell is this? Looks like they are fireworks. Fireworks? When we stood there dumbfounded, the fireworks slowly decreased their intensity and eventually...
Oh my.
this means it wasn't a bomb?
Huh?
What the heck? I mean, Nagato said. So it's just as I thought. As you thought?
Hey,
Hey everyone, look over there. The laptop. It looks like it's playing another video. Is it Nagito again? We immediately rushed over to the laptop. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Ja, ohne Scheiß, ist halt echt so. Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. Gar keine Bombe, das war ein Feuerwerkskörper. Damn it, so it was all a bluff. Then, what was that bomb he detonated at the hotel? Nagito went to the octagon inside the funhouse, right?
Don't tell me.
Is that where he got that bomb? But it definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an island. Nagito was lying about that.
You pissed me off.
Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. Why did he have to use the video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
hey.
And think about that after we watched the whole thing. You're right.
Hey.
So how did it go? Did the traitor come forward? If I had to guess, well, I would say they didn't, right? Warum steht da jetzt Hajime Hinata anstatt Dingens? Ist das ein Fehler oder? So then, which is it? It would make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door waiting for your answer. From there we'll compare our answers and let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. The warehouse next door? That's where Nagito is?
I won't forgive
This
you.
time I make sure to beat the crap out of him.
That's right.
Then I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head with a wrench. You bastards, what are you saying? You guys can just beat the shit out of him because I'm the one who's gotta fucking kill him. You guys, you've totally flipped your lids. Now's not the time to be calm. We need to stop them.
That is an order.
You're right. Let us make haste. Junge. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how I feel, but calm down. Shut up! Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Kane, what is it? Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. The other side of this door? So listening carefully, I could make out a soft sound coming from the inside of the warehouse. Music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps? Maybe the moment we open the door, a real bomb is gonna kaboom.
Now then.
Alright, let's open it and find out. Please do not, Akane. It is dangerous. It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the
Leave it to
problem.
me.
Seriously, it will be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off. Clatter.
Huh?
Huh? It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Hey!
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
You?
Didn't I tell you it will be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to open it slowly? Ignored the protests, and with a mighty kick the door flew open. Kabam! Oh, it's gonna blow up! Instantly we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves, but...
Huh?
What's this? What happened?
Yo,
Look inside.
it sure is.
Sure as
Looks like
dark.
there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
Und Nagito was tot. Inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within the darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
It is upon cue, it suddenly started. Feuer.
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse, like fiery wings we spread before
Wow.
us.
What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be a fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those? Got it, let's head to the break room. After listening to Sonia, we ran into the factory. The break room is here, right? Where are the fire extinguisher supplies? Each supply of lined up plastic bottles looks like there's some kind of liquid inside. You found it. Those are fire grenades. Fire grenades? They are basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them at fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
Strange, no?
But this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too. There should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire, it's dangerous. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time.
Damn it!
Schmeiß die Benzinkanister,
I'm
ja.
gonna do it.
Auf jeden Fall. Alright, let's do it. Alter. Wird schon wieder hier überall hingeradet irgendwie. Was ist denn hier los? Was denn hier los, ey? Bei mir steht gerade Celtic. Okay, Celtic hat jetzt gerade geradet. Den Danny. In for the curtain in the bag and threw all our faded fire grenades at one, but isn't it just me or feels like the fire is not going out at all? Sneap! The curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades which fell on the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning
Does it
curtain.
not seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling.
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now
What are we
is
gonna
pray
do?
for
Geh da
life.
raus und scheiß auf den Scheißraum, Alter. Wen juckt's, ob die Scheißfabrik da brennt?
Don't be stupid.
Ist doch nicht deine
There's no way it'll
Fabrik.
conveniently start raining if we pray for it. It's raining?
It's
Oh,
raining.
this is the power of the Japanese Terra
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Die haben sich aber spät aktiviert,
Oh,
die
The
Sprinkler.
sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. So, ist Nagito jetzt tot? Ist Neville jetzt tot? After a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Looks like the fire is out. That is a relief. The hell? Man, my merch is drenched. I got splattered with water and now it's soaked. It's so wet.
Hey,
Hey, is it okay to look inside now? Time out, you can't. No way. Why can't we go inside? Smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I guess you're right. It could be a problem if you breathed in any lingering smoke. So for the sake of your health, please wait just for a while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I've freshly prepared? Will mich verarschen eigentlich? Der will mich richtig verarschen.
You're so
Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway? Das weiß ich auch nicht, was ich hier mache. Das weiß ich auch nicht. Ich habe keinen Plan, was ich hier mache.
yes, indeed.
Yes, now that the Monokuma 2A theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Maybe gotcha baited, yeah. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got it.
So we can move forward. Don't be sad, but about what's already happened and be positive. We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough with your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest to you.
I turned on the light for you guys. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here.
No, go ahead. Go right ahead. Is Nagito inside? He said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke, and I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time. Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing? What do you mean? What happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Ist er jetzt wirklich tot, Nagito? Fände ich ein bisschen schade. Aber ja gut. A chariot odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was very hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once. Something smells.
Hey,
It's not me.
I am sorry.
Terribly sorry.
you
You
serious?
serious? Say it ain't so. No, that. It's like a smell I never smelled before.
Like,
Well, it makes sense that there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey.
Hey, everyone, did you know about that curtain? You mean that curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean you know? I didn't notice until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too. It smells like Teen Spirit. When I looked where Shiaka was pointing, there was still space beyond the burnt, tattered curtain. Meinetwegen Spirit. I walked toward the burnt, tattered curtain with slow melodic steps. I never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. Oh, der ist wirklich tot. Mit so einem scheiß Speer. Alter, da hat ihn aber jemand richtig gekreuzigt. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. Time had already stopped. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me, keine Ahnung. And a numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. Guck mal, da ist auch so ein Monokuma, der durchstochen ist. Hä? Wo? Ja. Ah. What's going on here? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, right? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it's Nagito. He always messed with us, he always tried to confuse us, that's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito's dead. Deep down I believed that when the killing finally ended, I'd never seen this guy again. I never expected I would be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape the truth. But even something as small as that.
A body? Now then.
A body has been found here.
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement, then it's for real.
Hey!
And Nagito really is dead?
Damn it.
It's just that it's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito. One of us killed him so brutally. Then it's going to start again. The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who's Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you determined to survive and leave this island, right? And the time for action is now. So allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma. Hold it right there. Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up, I can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more, I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions. Say something. Now I remember who you are. You're Monomi. You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monomi, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know, you know? No fair. You're shutting up too.
Please wait!
Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. Yeah, but
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know, that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Ooh, looks like you kids are all way more well-behaved than Monomi.
Don't fuck with me.
We're tired of this too, you know? And that's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time. Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become a bacon. You've already noticed this, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When the timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The kidney school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this will finally be
you
over,
serious?
does it mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your beers before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? So once again, alright, the Monokuma fire. You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Wait!
Zieh die Bärchen nicht, bevor sie geschlüpft sind, ja? Hold on, I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right?
Still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first. Even if we can go home, it will be the end for us if we screw up here.
All right.
And let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case, so we can go all back home.
however,
It's nice to think that everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it just wasn't that. There was something more to it than that. Whatever it was stuck inside me. Der hat ja auch gesagt, noch jemand kommt auf die Insel, der Nagito. Vielleicht hat ja auch dieser Neuankömmling Nagito gekillt. Nachdem Bubat es vor dem Ball sitzt. Side Spark away. First we need to look at the Monokuma file. Victim is Nagito Komoeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only there is a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed. Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Ach, nö. Ich wollte gerade sagen, weil da steht, ach, ist Right Hand, aber das stimmt ja, dass er das Messer in der rechten Hand hat. It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with areas surrounding Nagito's body. Since the curtain blocked off most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinkler that much. Thanks to that, I can probably investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I would have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey, no response. He's dead, Jin. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Is this one of these life-size plushies that were being produced at the factories? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. Or stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why did he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. He tried to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with it.
You're so
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Nomonomi, but you better watch what you say. I feel like... if I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in your threats. I'll fight you until the very end. I'll definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Supremacy. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Monokuma plushie. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastics are scattered all over the place. This is probably a ghost fire extinguisher. Falls ich das schon wieder vergessen habe, dass da die Sprinkler angegangen sind. Well, nevertheless, the evidence really isn't all that strange. It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtain would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
an oil lighter, someone probably wanted to keep it warm.
It's on.
It's the most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Which means...
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, you'd think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused the fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but... oil lighter. Guck mal, da oben ist Blut auch. Aber das kann ich nicht anklicken.
So just as I thought.
Ich bin dann beim Spooner. Ja, ich glaube, ich mache auch gleich Schluss irgendwann. Only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial, then we can think about what will happen after. What does it matter? The time doesn't matter. It was clearly written, the Monokuma. The type of death was noon sharp. It was at noon. What were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now is 12:30. So it has also a clock function. And it means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. It happened that recently? He's totally fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. It happened 30 minutes ago. Was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. Ja, aber es wird zu einfach. Das wäre jetzt aber auch wieder zu einfach, wenn es dann wirklich Sonja wäre, die halt nicht da war. But this could be like when Nekomao died. The killer could have also used some sort of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. And whoever doesn't have an alibi before the We found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Ich denke mal irgendwie, der würde da irgendwie aufgehangen. Weil der hat am einen Arm ja auch so ein Seil dran. Was aber irgendwie durchgeschnitten ist. Oh, nee, der hat an allen Armen und Beinen Seilen. Ne? Ja, kann auf jeden Fall gut sein, dass der hier aufgehangen wurde oder so. Not thinking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. And the Monokuma Therma reaches you in 2 days from now. What's going to happen? Oh, what's going to happen? This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? You can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does it mean you don't think that will happen? Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends. What do you mean, something?
Shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that? I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. You think about the countdown afterwards. And don't bring up such strange things like that. Was ist eigentlich mit der Musik, ey? Ziemlich komisch. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? Oh, it's too bizarre. I can't do anything except love. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling? Yeah, about the sprinkler. It's one of the sprinklers. Heads that activated to put out the fire. You can see a grider next to it, right? There. Can you see that red streak? You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling grider, a girder. Girder? Girder? Keine Ahnung, blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Because it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood on the girder. Weiß nicht, wie man das genau ausspricht. Girder, Guider. Never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times where we were able to read the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. We need to focus on the investigation. But now I need to investigate everything about the body that catches my eye. Und guck, der hat halt an allen Dings ein Seil, aber hier ist das Seil halt abgebrannt. Aber es kann halt sein, weil hier sowieso so schwarz ist. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. Oder wahrscheinlich war das Dingens, war der Speer oben dran gemacht. Weil wenn der halt an die scheiß Dingens da gekettet ist. An die scheiß Fegel da. Dann kann er ja schlecht vor oben an dem Dingens gehangen haben. Wahrscheinlich hat einfach nur der Speer oben gehangen oder so. Dann ist der Speer runtergefallen, um dir den Rest zu geben. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his leg are all stab wounds. Does it mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like this? At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? Ja, stimmt, ne? Vielleicht hat der Traitor den halt getortured, gefoltert, damit er das Passwort rausrückt oder so, oder keine Ahnung, sagt, wer die Bomben sind und so ein Scheiß. I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? That's the case. What was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if that was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a grudge towards Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand that a dark impulse like that. But even they held a grudge against him, would they have really gone this far? Nagito's right wrist is tied up with a rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope is burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like that, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Burnt rope. There's a cut on his upper left hand. His legs and right hand have step wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. It's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere. There's something strange. Strange what? Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splitter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splatters. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand, also das heißt, er hatte die Hand einfach so und damit wurde die Dingens nicht die Handinnenfläche nicht gesplattert. Yeah, there are also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. Right, why is it only on top on this part? See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered in duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered up with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Jackie moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. In one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
Be fine. I put it right back once I'm done investigating.
Hey!
Putting the tape back is the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice of the left arm. If that's the case, it's no use, she's not listening.
Hey,
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
well,
The duct tape has crinkles. Like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Probably Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. What's wrong with that? It means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is it something we really needed to worry about? Don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue. I should remember it. A spear with a fleshy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron wire attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is a spear of Gungnir, right? We definitely just came up with it now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
Was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice, damn you all to hell. I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside the castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. It looks like that part has blood on it too, but for some reason the section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. That's about the size of a human fist. Ach, lass mich raten. Der hatte das Ding selbst in der Hand. Der hatte hier das Ding selbst in der Hand. Die Schnur. Also das Gegengewicht quasi. Und das Ding war halt oben drüber gedingenst. Der hatte das Ding selbst in der Hand, also das andere Ende vom Speer. Und der Speer war halt oben über das Dingens, oben über den Stahlträger drüber. Und dann, als er nicht mal konnte, also als die Hand nicht mehr gegriffen hat, ist der Speer halt runtergedotzt. Shiaki mentioned this early, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Spear of Gungnir has been added to your dingens. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seemed the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand.
it cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear. How cruel. Then does it mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they have to use the spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? The reason they had to use the spear, huh? So I don't know. I guess I'm done with the areas surrounding Nagito's body. I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. I'm used to something abnormal said. That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito, there should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with the rope or covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal wound. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try to investigate other areas. Start with the warehouse first. Aber wo will man sich denn jetzt noch umgucken? Ja, okay, wir können uns hier noch umgucken, klar. Panel. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall. Ich glaube, jemand hat die genutzt, um über den Boden zu laufen, ohne den Boden zu berühren oder so. Ich weiß nicht wofür. Aber wahrscheinlich sowas in die Richtung. They should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is nearly close to the door, right? Ja, oder haben halt die Tür versperrt. Stimmt, die Tür ging gerade nicht direkt auf. Ne? Maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, ja, wir fahren, ja, komm, ja, die kriegt die Tür nicht auf, na, das ist Bescheid. Could it be... Was that it? There's something else I've been wondering. These Monokumas panels are... Ach, das fucking Domino-Effekt, Alter. Die ist da reingegangen, hat das Dingens... hat die Teile hier umgeworfen und dadurch ist der erste Monokuma da in Brand geraten oder keine Ahnung, ist so auf den Leiter gefallen, dass der Leiter sich aktiviert hat, aber macht eigentlich keinen Sinn, den muss man schon händisch aktivieren und dann dahin stellen quasi. They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. And compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly. Isn't this clearly strange? Then it means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Monokuma panels. So, dann haben wir noch den MP3-Player. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is it here? Looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it, that music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Weil der wollte, dass ihr die Leiche findet. Weil der wollte, dass jemand die Leiche findet, denke ich mal. Und ich wusste, dass Nagito diese Nachricht aufgenommen hat. Also dieses Video, dass der sagt, dass der in dem Warehouse ist. Das wusste der Killer wahrscheinlich nicht. Gehe ich jetzt mal von aus. Ich habe jetzt alles abgesucht, oder? Back of the warehouse. Ich kann dann noch mal mit allen reden. Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to him. You have a minute? Yes, what is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright, it is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were fake? Oh well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time? Oh my. Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch. Sonia? Terribly sorry, I was panicking. I shall come down and explain to you why I was at the military base. First, I explored the final island and discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Does it mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them? And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered. And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs brought were... The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What? I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient room. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient room.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
See, so that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. This is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But even further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, Nagito's actions were extremely calculated, but the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything. There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside this warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, man.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well. She may be right. There are several things I've been wondering about beside the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door. Natsumi Castle where the spear origin came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
Can you hear me?
Hey guys, isn't it time to about and leave the place and search other areas too in response to Chiaki and the others
I see.
gathered around here? I agree, I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice, there's just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece the incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas probably. Well, alternatively, If there aren't any clues in other areas, we have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
And it's okay if we leave that place. It's okay. There's no time for us to stand around, blah blah blah. In order to survive, we need to find Nagato's killer. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Ich speichere jetzt mal ab, ey. Ich speichere jetzt mal ab und mache Schluss. Ich speichere hier ab und mache heute für Schluss, ey. Ich habe mir eigentlich noch vorhin so gedacht, so, ja komm, machst die Investigation jetzt noch fertig und dann machst du beim nächsten Mal nur das Class Trial, aber es dauert mir gerade noch zu lange, ey. Und ich bin echt müde und ich habe echt Hunger. Deswegen werde ich jetzt noch kurz was futtern und mich dann ins Bett hauen.